Hi, everyone, and welcome back. It's been another month. This month, I read 17 books, and four were physical books. Right here, we'll get into it. Two audiobooks, and all the rest were advanced reader copies. So I'm really excited to get into it. So let's jump right in. The first book that I read was a classic. Everyone knows it. I am a lover of Jane Austen. Okay. Love her to death. Uh, Specifically Mansfield Park and Pride and Prejudice. And then it kind of trickles down as ratings from there. Um, Surprisingly, I had never read Northanger Abbey. I don't know why. I guess it just didn't appeal to me in comparison to the others, and that's perfectly okay. But, anyways, I already had the book because I love having the collections, and I read it. It was pretty good. So, everyone knows the storyline, everyone knows the idea. She's young, she's got a very large family. Her name is Catherine, by the way. She's the main character, and she gets to spend some time uh, away. She meets Henry. Then she visits Northanger Abbey, which is where the story comes from. It's Henry's family home, which is like huge. He's rich, but she loves to read, and so her imagination runs away with her. She gets lost in the abbey, and she finds some dark, twisted things that she doesn't really understand. So she just makes it up in her mind, and it goes from there. Chaos ensues, miscommunications, you know, blah, 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 blah. We all know it because it's in every single book. But solutions and love happen. And so, yeah. So basically, uh, Henry and Catherine end up together. Now, see, like usually I'm not going to give you the spoilers, but this is a classic. And if you don't already know it, then I'm sorry that I spoiled it for you. But really, most people who read Jane Austen have already read this book, so it's not going to come as a surprise for you, and that's perfectly okay. And yeah, it was good. It was good. It's like of the six, it ranks my fifth. And that's okay. I love all six of the books. I have all six of the books. I'm gonna reread it when I want to get into classics. I'm sure we'll do a classics video later on because I have so many classics. But yeah, I think it was really, really good. I'm gonna give it like a 3.5 out of 5 because it's not my favorite Jane Austen novel, but a standalone, it would get a 4 out of 5. So we'll say 3.75 out of 5. Yeah. Okay. The next one that I read was Who is Maud Dixon? You see her? She's a beautiful cover. She's a beautiful cover by Alexandra Andrews. Um, so basically, an out of luck literary agent and editor loses her job, looks for another job, finds a job as an assistant to a very, very mysterious, um, just like who is she and or he, because you don't really know, author. And what happens is they go on an adventure. After adventure, she never really solves any mysteries until like the last couple chapters, which is it's crazy, you guys. You think that it is like just like this mysterious thriller. It turns into like a murder mystery with twists and turns and espionage and lying and con artists and just freaking nuts. Um, it reads very quickly. However, I will say for me, it was a tiny bit more difficult to read just because the writing is a tiny bit choppy. I think it's purposely choppy, which is fine. That's okay, especially when it's a thriller. You don't want this to be cohesive. You want to question things, and that's fine. That's cool. That's the way thrillers need to be. Psychologically, I was left, right, and center. This is a crazy story. It's really good, very capturing. I gave it a 4 out of 5. So y'all go ahead if you're interested. This is definitely out of my normal wheelhouse, but it was such a cool cover that I just had to pick it up. I am a stereotypical person. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover. I still do that because I love it when they are aesthetically pleasing. So I usually pick them up when they're beautiful. So anyway, yeah, 4 out of 5. Next book. Sorry about that. I had to get readjusted. Next book is, let's see. Oh, okay, you guys. In honor of my husband, I read one of his favorite novelist authors, Brandon Sanderson. He's not new to the game. Everyone knows Brandon Sanderson. I don't think it's a giant surprise for anyone to think, oh, whatevs kind of thing. But first off, I will say the cover of this has a sticker that I could not get off, and I hate it. Hate it with a fiery passion when the stickers will not come off easily and they leave either a residue or like a sticker imprint. And you'll see in a second what I mean. And I'm sure anyone who reads all the time understands what I'm talking about. But holy shit, I could not get this sticker off, and it pissed me off so much. Still kept the book because we don't hurt the books just because we're hurt people. Anyway, Brandon Sanderson went off kilter and wrote, every once in a while he does this, where he gets like a one-off book that's still just as amazing as his other books, obviously, and his other series. But this particular book was about a person with schizophrenia and the hallucinations that he has. And he's like a mystery crime solver, freelance person who's well known in the community of psychologists and scientists. And he's a genius, but he has schizophrenia, and he has 47 human hallucinations. And I think he gets more throughout this book, but it's called Legion. This is one of like 10 different covers. This is just the one I found. It's kind of holographic. I don't know if you can see in the light. It's very, very cool how they did that, like black and white and color. I love when the covers have some kind of effect. It's so cool. Hate the fucking sticker though. Oh my god. Anyways, phenomenal book. Little slow in certain parts, but it's supposed to be that way. It's written very methodically. Obviously, it's Brandon Sanderson. You wouldn't expect anything less. And because it's my husband's birthday month, I decided to do that. Anyway, very, very good. I'm not going to give you any more details on it because if you like one Sanderson book, you'll love all of them. And honestly, this one is just very curveball. Very good. I think I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. I'm not really sure. I don't remember, and I'm kind of lazy right now, so I'm not going to look it up on my notebook. But yeah, 4.5. Anyway, last book. The last book I read was Anna Takes Manhattan. Super colorful, kind of in my wheelhouse. Women's fic. Okay, so I gotta say, you guys, I read this so fast, but I also kind of like drudged through it because it never caught me. Beautiful cover, good characters, good storyline. I mean, Lisette, you write beautifully. Her name is Lisette Dickos. But I just think I wasn't in the mood. And and I picked it up, put it down, picked it up, put it down. It's not the book itself that did anything wrong. I was just like not in the mood for this. I should have picked up another thriller or like a biography or a self-help or something, my head was hurting like hell trying to get through this book. However, when I did finally get through it, it was a decent read. One of my favorites, no, but still a good read, still a good beach read, I would say. Leaning beach, not quite. Basically, she is in the film production and editing world, and she goes through her life with a bunch of boys, her life in the city, a career woman. It's pretty stereotypical Manhattan woman. Um, yeah, decent. I'll give it like a 3.5 out of 5. So, yeah, those were the 4 books that I read. I know it was a shorter reading list this month. It was mostly because I just, wasn't my vibe to read a lot. I really wanted to celebrate my husband. We finally got AC, hence me wearing like long sleeves and everything. And I've been cleaning in the house, doing little updates in the house, cooking a lot. I love to read, but sometimes you just got to take a step back and do things for yourself and your family and do a lot of self help. But, anyways, yeah, I hope y'all had a fabulous April. I hope you had a wonderful Austera, which is the traditional way to say Easter. And if anyone knows, the story of that, enjoy. I can explain it later, but we're not going to get into that. Happy Easter, happy Austera, happy spring equinox, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your month, and I'll see you in May. Bye.